Hello everyone and welcome to the New York Empoleon's Week 5 Battle of the PBAL. We are here taking on the Victorville, I believe? Victorville Victinis this week. And we are coached by Spartan, is his Discord name. Don't know his real name. But we are actually going to be uploading Team Builder. So if you didn't see that, if it wasn't at the beginning of this video, then it was uploaded yesterday. But if you didn't see that, go check that out because it'll actually explain my sets, my thought process, and his team. Since I'm not doing that during the battles anymore, since the battles are so quick. They're so quick. But my team, if you guys haven't seen it, is Lapras, Sirfetch'd, Bisharp, Dragapult, Reuniclus, and Alcremie. Everything's got items, so we're good. We can jump right into this battle. And if you want to know anything more about the sets, feel free to check out the Team Builder. But we are not going to waste any more of your time. We're going to jump right into this battle and see what we've got to be working with because we are already on Sunday night. We got to do it, man. It's Sunday night. And we got to get this battle done, because otherwise we're going to miss our deadline. And I don't want to miss deadlines. You know how I am about deadlines. Deadlines ain't alive. Anyway, that's not relevant right now. What is happening in my life and the PBAL before we get started? While we're waiting for him, just a quick, brief talk. I have no idea how long I'm going to have. So we are going to be trying, fingers crossed, to do a little bit more content than I've been doing. I thought because the coronavirus and everything else that's been going on, I've been working from home. All my classes are now online. I don't even go anywhere. I was like, oh, I'll have so much more time to do things. And then I realized how much things I have to do for the things that I already have to do and how I have time to do those things. So now I've been trying to get ready to move and ordain my sister's wedding and all these things. And I just sounded a little bit like Philip DeFranco for a second. So we're not going to go down that route right now. But we are just going to talk about... if you aren't following me on Twitch, please do so. I am going to try to start streaming again more at all on Twitch. And tell me in the comments of this video if you have any suggestions for what I should be streaming, whether it's Pokemon games or content, whether it's like breeding or doing battles or doing old Nuzlocks or doing new Nuzlocks or any guests that you think I should have join me or anything that you guys would like to have me do on stream. Because I'm going to try to stream hopefully at least once a week, but ideally like twice, but we'll see. That's let's not get crazy here. But anyway, looks like he's ready and we're gonna jump right into it. So let's see. Check out my opponent's team and yeah, nothing too surprising. Corviknight, Goodra, Mamoswine, Rotom-Mow, Hitmontop, and the Clefable. So no Meowstic means his team, and no Togedemaru. I mean his team are very slow, which is good. Dragapult, barring any Scarfers should be outspeeding everything. And then Bisharp, after its Rock Polish, should also outspeed everything. Now, Mamoswine's really scary. Obviously, it hits my entire team stupidly hard. Sirfetch'd is a pretty good lead, but it isn't a great lead. The Corviknight's annoying, since it means that I have to make the Poison Jab versus Close Combat read with the Sirfetch'd. I feel like Mamoswine's just going to lead, and I feel like my best counter lead to that is the Sirfetch'd. The problem is I don't like that lead against anything else in this roster. So Lapras is also an option, or Reuniclus could be an option as well. I'm going to lead Reuniclus here and see what he's going to lead. It could be the Clefable. I have 10 seconds. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to fix it. I should have made Lapras second just in case I wanted to switch it, but I do think that I'm going to lead with Reuniclus. Sirfetch'd, I think, if he leads Mamoswine, I'm going to regret not leading with the Sirfetch'd. Although he may think that I have the Focus Blast and can live a hit, which I can live a hit. Focus Blast, a little bit less have. That was grammar. But anyway, what does he lead with? It's the Rotom-Mow. Alright, so he has no Shadow Ball resists, literally at all. Yeah, so depending on his set, Psyshock should be doing about 50%. I should be able to take a Leaf Storm or anything. And his only Psyshock resist is the Corviknight, which could certainly come in here. I could see that happening, but I think Psyshock is my best play. There's the Volt Switch. Thunder would have been a crazy read. I didn't get to see how much damage that did. Corviknight could certainly come in right here. That would actually be relatively annoying, but it would, you know, I'd have to deal with it. There's the Gudra. Actually, I'm perfectly comfortable with that. Oh my god. I killed it. Okay, Reuniclus kills Gudra with Psyshock. Wow. Okay. Max defense Clefable takes 70% from this Psyshock. He could set up rocks, but I'm not too stressed about that. So I'm just going to click it again. There's a Cosmic Power. Okay. Okay. We've got to go backup plans on this Clefable We have them. Don't worry. This should do... That's damage. Leftovers. Cosmic Power. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. We have plans. We have ways of breaking through this. It's annoying. Certainly. I'm not pleased about it. Obviously. But we're okay. He has no Jellicent, which means he has no Water Whirlpool immunity, which means I click Whirlpool. This thing gets locked in. He's not going to be able to kill me. I just click Perish Song. And we get to do some damage. So we should be able to tank that. We got the leftovers recovery. Now he could switch out. I'm not sure he's going to. And if he doesn't, then I get to kill the Clefable. And if he does, my expectation is that he's going to go Corviknight. If he goes Rotom Mow here, I'm going to click Whirlpool. It reveals a little bit too much about my set, but I don't think he's going to switch out. He's going to say, I will win this 1v1 eventually with Soft. He's going to be like, I have Soft Boiled. I have Cosmic Power. I can set up on this thing for days. I can't believe you go Lapras on my Clefable. He's going to think these things. This is what he's saying in his own head. I don't know why I'm so energetic right now. I'm super pumped. I have no idea why, though. Like, I'm just having a good time over here. Probably because I'm very nervous about this battle. I feel like my team matchup against his was questionable. And so if I'm not excited, I'm not sure what to do. Yes! Oh, please land it. Oh, please land it. Oh, come on, Lapras. 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 85%. 85%. Yes! Okay. Cool. This thing's dead. That's it. It's dead. I don't even care. Yeah. No, we're good. There's a cord in the way of me seeing my HP bar. Alright, he's stuck. Perish Song. Yeah, now he's just going to attack. He's got no reason not to. But I go Perish Song. You get 3 turns. I go Protect. You got 2 turns. Easy. Easy. This is where I wish I had Life Dew over Toxic. But Toxic was there for the Jellicent, had to be there for the Jellicent. And now, anytime the Lapras comes in, he's going to go Rotom Mow, and I can click Toxic on that. So, you know my set, but my set stops this Clefable in its tracks. Hands down, no doubt in my mind. He goes Cosmic Power. He goes Cosmic. This man has no idea. This man has no idea. He had no idea. He didn't know it was coming. He didn't know that that was the set. He's like, Whirlpool? Okay, sure. I'll be locked in. I'll keep clicking Cosmic Power. And I'm like, yo, dude, I got answers. I got answers, dude. I ain't just drop into a Cosmic Power Clefable. Three. All right. Protect. Protect. Yo, look at that. We got answers. Now someone's gonna have to take a huge Moonblast. Stored power? I don't know how much this... I'll be honest, y'all. I should probably figure out how much a stored power is going to do to me. Oh, like nothing. Cool. I mean, I click protect again. It's my play every time. If I hit it, amazing. Yo. Lapras. Lapras! Something's taking a stored power or a Moonblast. So I could go Bisharp just to try to be cheesy on it, but I don't want to do that because Bisharp sort of kills his Mamoswine and the rest of his team if I can get it set up. So let me just check and make sure it says Perish next turn. Perish count fell to 1, Perish count fell to 1, and we are outie. We are outie. Right out into... yeah, Stored Power's not going to do anything, and Moonblast isn't going to do anything. So yeah, we're going to go right back into my Reuniclus. And, he's stuck. Go watch him Baton Pass right here. Does it Baton Pass a Perish Song? I don't even know. He can't Baton Pass after the... Yeah, goes for the Moonblast, thinking that I'm going to go out into my, my Bisharp there, which is a good play. But Reuniclus can tank that. And so Lapras kills Clefable with Perish Song. I have never Perish trapped anything in my entire life, yo. It is hype as hell up in here. Yo, that was super fun. All right, Reuniclus is gonna die. I mean, there's, yeah, he goes Mamo. This thing bodies my entire team. EQ from Jolly. Min's out at 108. I'm at 105. Nothing wants to switch in on this, to be perfectly honest. Lapras can. It only takes about 30%. And then I just click Toxic. And it's an option. Because Reuniclus... let's see. It beats the Hitmontop 1v1. And it can still... Yeah, I actually do want to do that. I want to go Lapras here. Lapras is going to do so much work right now. Everyone making fun of Lapras for being a bulky water, but this thing is... It's a tank, dude. EQ. Now, he's never going to go Corviknight, because that's his only other wall. That did way more than I expected it to. Oh, it's Life Orb, too. Okay. Good to know it's not Scarf. Let's see. Now, I think there's almost no way he doesn't go Rotom here. So I'm just going to click Toxic. He's not going to stay in. Igor. Yeah. So I just click Toxic on the Rotom, and then I just freely get to click Protect here. Scout out what the Rotom wants to do, get an extra turn of Leftovers recovery so I can take another hit from the Mamoswine. It's a good day, y'all. It's a good day, y'all. Get an extra turn of, like, let's see. We'll see if it's Leftovers, see what set it is. We know he has Volt Switch. Goes for the Volt Switch again. Hits the Protect. Yep. Now I don't have a Ground type with me, so this Volt Switch is going to do damage. No doubt in that. But hey, that's 18% on the Rotom. No skin off my back and 12% back on me. We're good. So he's going to Volt Switch again. I think he's probably Scarfed. I think that's a pretty safe bet. So I'm going to go Alcremie. He could easily go Mamo. And that probably one-shots the Alcremie. I mean, it's a no drawback play for him to do this right now. So, in fact, there's more drawback to him staying in than not staying in. Okay, Mamo shouldn't kill from there. And, Mystical Fire is doing... It's actually doing less than Dazzling Gleam, so... There's the Corviknight. That's not too surprising. Oh, it's Pressure, not Mirror Armor? Yo, my tech's not even gonna work. My tech, yeah. Yeah, I say that after what I already did with Lapras, so I can't even really complain too much, can I? Do I just let him Iron Head this thing? Do I need this thing? I mean, I don't think he clicks Iron Head immediately. I'm running enough speed to outspeed this thing uninvested. Yeah, I don't think he clicks Ironhead immediately. So I'm just going to click one Mystical Fire. He's not Mirror Armor, so I don't need to Entrainment it. And he loses Special Defense. I don't think you're going straight Ironhead. Brave Bird. There you go. That's not Ironhead. And I outspeed you. So now let's see if you have Roost. Right, Leftovers. I gotta know if you have Roost. So do I go Mystical Fire? He's gonna Ironhead this turn. I know he's gonna Ironhead this turn. Or he's gonna either Roost or Ironhead. Those are the only two options. So I think I just click Mystical Fire again. PP is not my problem here. Not gonna Entrainment. If he does an Ironhead, if he does Roost, I'm just doing damage, so sure. Another Brave Bird. Maybe he doesn't have the Ironhead. Maybe he didn't think Alcremie would be a problem. I'm gonna live that. And then I'm gonna click Mystical Fire. Now, he could switch out. Although he has really no switch into the Mystical Fire that likes taking it. Mamoswine I'm fine with just any damage on, to be perfectly honest. Plus he's got Life Orb, so the more times it takes hits, the longer it, or the shorter its lifespan is. I could recover. It's tempting on some level, but I don't want him to Roost, because then I end up in the same situation, and that doesn't really benefit me more than it benefits him to survive. So if I'm going to take this chance, I'm going to take this opportunity to kill this if I have it, you know? Now out comes the Hitmontop, which I should potentially also outspeed. Since if he's not invested, which I don't think he's invested, then I don't see why he would be running investment, to be perfectly frank. I don't think Dazzling Gleam's going to kill from that range. So this is my chance to click Recover. Bullet Punch. Ah, right. It learns that. We live in. Oh my god. Oh my god. We live that. That, my friends, has got to be frustrating. A little sorry. Somehow, some way, we just tank a Bullet Punch from 40 at neutral. I mean, it's not like we're at boosted defenses or anything. He's probably Assault Vest. I'm going to assume he's Assault Vest, but I don't know for sure. So let me take a look. He may not be because I'm not invested in anything. So yeah, that's probably, maybe not Assault Vested. Not even necessarily special defensive. Earthquake's going to come out. And we just get to click Dazzling Gleam here. Do a hefty amount of damage. Ooh, a berry. What berry? Figgy or Aguav. Same concept. Okay, so not... okay, I recover here. I don't know how long we have left, but I think it's enough time. EQ. Shouldn't put me anywhere near risking death. Who knew that Alcremie was going to be the defensive monster against a Corviknight? Against a Corviknight. This thing just sat on the field and said, hey, Corviknight, I know you're not invested. I know you don't have Ironhead. Actually, I didn't know he didn't have Ironhead. I thought he was going to kill me. First turn, I didn't think he'd go for Ironhead. I thought he'd over-predict a little bit. But now that I know he doesn't seem to want to click it and can't switch back in, the only option he has now is to go into his Mamo. That's the only thing that can kill me, potentially. And actually, if I can keep myself high enough, I can live an Earthquake from a Life Orb Mamoswine. And just dish out like 50%, because with Life Orb damage plus my Dazzling Gleam damage, that's pretty much 50% to a Mamoswine. So Hitmontop's going to go down here. So Alcremie kills Hitmontop with Dazzling Gleam, and is high enough to survive a hit from Mamo. Now Mamo's doing well over 50%, so there's definitely no reason for me to... I don't survive from this range necessarily. It's a roll for if he's adamant. If he's Jolly, I will survive. And it's not worth recovering. It's not worth switching out and risking anything else. Alcremie has done its job. There's just no That's just true. You know, it's just true. Alcremie has just done its job. And so Mamoswine's going to come out here. And 117, I live a Jolly hit, so I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. Bring this thing down. A good chunk of damage here. Okay, so probably Adamant. Probably Adamant. There were 3 rolls if he's Jolly that kills, so Mamoswine kills Alcremie with Earthquake. So that is worth noting. Now, I could go Bisharp here and just click Iron Head. I don't really need the Rock Polish at this point. My Shuka should help me survive, even if he's Adamant. If he's Adamant, there is exactly 1 roll that kills me. And that's where we're at right now. But I have to just go Iron Head here, because if he's Adamant, then the Ice Shard will finish me off. So I'm just going to click Iron Head. If he goes Rotom, it still takes a big Iron Head. 3 minutes till the battle ends. Hopefully that's enough time. EQ comes out. We're going to eat our Shuka Berry. Like I said, there's exactly a single roll, if he's Adamant specifically, that can KO from here. And so we live in, we Iron Heading, we taking out the biggest threat on his team, by far, biggest offensive threat left. So Mamoswine's going to go down. So Bisharp kills Mamoswine with Iron Head. And Rotom could come in here. I can click Sucker Punch on that since I think it's probably Scarf Rotom. And if the Corviknight comes out, then I just knock off. I'm going to outspeed it. I have a ton of speed, and I know the Alcremie outsped it. So I'm just going to click Knock Off here. It's free. It's a kill. And then I click Sucker Punch, kill the Rotom. Don't worry about the differential or anything like that. So down goes the Corviknight. Bisharp kills Corviknight with Knockoff. And he's toxic, so if he doesn't attack me, he's just stalling his own demise here, and I'm just going to Sucker Punch. I don't know what his spread is. He's probably fast. I guess he forfeited, so Bisharp's going to get that kill on the Rotom. That is how this league credits kills, so Bisharp kills Rotom with forfeit. And that'll do it, so thank you all so much for watching. Great game to my opponent. I know it probably didn't go the way that he was expecting it to, but I'm going to be honest. Lapras with Whirlpool, Perish Song, Protect set worked so well to stop that Clefable. That was so much trouble, and the Mamoswine was real scary. That roll was between the Jolly and Adamant range, so I'm actually not sure which one it was. So I'll have to ask my opponent whether it was Adamant, whether he had that roll to kill. But yeah, so that team performed admirably. Again, if you haven't seen the team builder, go check that out. And if you haven't followed me on Twitch, my link is in the description below. And go check that out, because I will try to be streaming more often now that I am kind of stuck at home. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all back here next week as we continue on our PBAL journey in Week 6. Thank you all for watching again. Take care, everybody.